Personal injury laws. Source: excerpts from Hammurabi's Code, circa 1754 BCE. Law 196. If a man has knocked out the eye of a freeman, his eye shall be knocked out. Law 199. If he has knocked out the eye of a slave, he shall pay half his value. So here we have two laws. Person did the exact same thing. It's just they did it to somebody different, or have somebody who had a different social status, and therefore the punishment was different. Law 209. If a man strikes the daughter of a freeman and causes her to lose the fruit of her womb, meaning she was pregnant and she lost her child, then he shall pay 10 shekels of silver. And a shekel during that time was about 1 month labor. So if somebody was like a farmer, it would be like 1 month's pay. And so 10 shekels would be nearly a year's worth salary. And then law 213. If he has struck a slave girl of a free man and causes her to lose the fruit of her womb, he shall pay 2 shekels of silver. So again, this is a situation where the same action happened. The man's violence towards a woman caused her to lose her baby. And depending on whether that woman was a free or was enslaved, impacted the consequence. Right. Law 215. If a surgeon has operated with a bronze lancet on the body of a freeman and saves his life, he shall receive 10 shekels of silver. And the bronze lancet, that was just a common tool. It was kind of like it was a surgical knife that was used. That's a detail that isn't necessary to this understanding this, but basically a surgeon operates and saves a free man. The reward is 10 shekels. And law 218. If a surgeon has operated with a bronze lancet on a free man for a serious injury and causes his death, his hand shall be cut off. Right. Document analysis. Question 1. Examine laws 196 and 199. How do you think Hammurabi would justify different punishments for the same crime? And you can see from this law that Hammurabi was very focused or determined in regards to social classes. You could argue that it is classist to discriminate or treat somebody different based off of their social status. But Hammurabi could also argue that a social structure is needed for an orderly society. Then question number 2, what is the meaning of fruit of her womb? And it basically just means like the unborn child, like that she is pregnant. Question number 3, how might Hammurabi argue that law 215 and 218 are just? How might they be fair? And you could argue that as a surgeon, there is both risk and reward for doing surgery. And maybe he might cut off a surgeon's hands if he causes somebody's death, because that would prevent him from making the same mistake with somebody else if you remove the thing that caused the death. And then question 4, how could you use these laws about personal injury to argue that Hammurabi's code is not just or unjust? In these laws, we see examples of harsh punishment. We also see examples of Hammurabi being classist. And question number 5, is justice absolute? Meaning, is a fair or just punishment in 1800 BCE also a just punishment today? And explain your thinking. So you can write whatever perspective you have and provide evidence to support it.